Hello everyone, Sphax here, and welcome back to some Minecraft Tekkify for 1.7.1. Now, last episode I talked once again about trying to get our little power generation system automated, and to be honest with you, I'm really ready to go to the next step and start working on a big reactor. However, I wanted to go ahead and finish up and get this system automated, or at least start on it, and I ran into a couple of little snags. Now, what I'm talking about there is based off of the old applied energistics. I would just go through and throw an export bus on all these Steam Dynamos and set them up to export coal. However, under the new system, each side of a controller can only have 8 channels going, which means it would only accept 8 different things. If nothing else was on this line, for example, I would be able to put 8 export buses here to handle all of these dynamos. Now that's not the case, and I can't do that, so I wanted to kind of find a workaround that was going to allow me to do it with only using one channel off of that side of the ME network. So let's go ahead and run upstairs, take a quick nap here, and then we'll get started. Going to take advantage a little bit of some item conduits. Of course, we know we've been using those throughout this with Ender IO, and it's kind of it's going to look a little ghetto. I'll be honest with you. It's going to need some work, but it is going to function. So that's one of my top priorities. Now, first off, I'm going to go ahead and free up a channel by getting rid of this ME terminal right here. I'm going to put a block of dirt right there instead, and then throw a chest right on the side. I think we'll just go ahead and get rid of that block of dirt then, now that we've got a chest there. Now, basically what I'm going to do is use one ME export bus instead of using multiples. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw an export bus right here onto this chest. Got to go ahead and finish getting it plumbed up, so see, I've got 2 smart cable left. Might as well just use those. And let me put a smart cable right here as well. That way we can see all of the channels that are in use. Alright, so we're looking good so far. Now, we want to go ahead and configure this export bus to accept coal. And if we have, do we have power? No, we don't have power, so I'm going to have to manually throw some coal into a couple of these dynamos to get a little power going. Let's see, let's just get a couple of them fired up here. Let's go with, 3 will work for now. Okay, so now we've got some power, and we should see the coal flowing in as we do. Now I want to speed things up a little bit, so I went on and made some Accelerator Cards. You're definitely going to be using the cards in your new ME network. These Accelerator Cards are just made from a Fluix crystal and an advanced card. Now the advanced card is the basis, of all the cards. And that's going to be a calculation calculation processor, 3 irons, 2 diamonds, and a redstone will get you 2 of the advanced cards. You're going to be making those for certain. Now we're going to go ahead and switch over to our item conduit. So let's just go, we'll put 3 of them down for now. Now we need to make sure with the item conduits that the arrows are pointing into the dynamos, of course, so we need to go through and wrench all of those guys. And then, of course, we need to give it a redstone signal as well. So, just to get these things pumping, we'll give it a redstone signal, and out that coal will go. First things first, though, let me get those cards in there and get this chest filled up. And then we're going to see them turn it on. There we go. Now I'm able to go ahead and throw down item conduit all the way across these guys. Make sure you go ahead and wrench all those cables to get the import, or pardon me, get it going into the Steam Dynamo, and we see the lights come on as we get that coal processing across there. See, we've got this whole row now essentially on. We got two more to do here. We'll go ahead and turn both of these dynamos on as well. And you see now I've got 7 dynamos working there out of that chest, and I'm only using one channel off the ME network, where based off of the old system I would have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 export buses, and it would be using up 7 channels, and that's obviously no good. Now, I don't have the coal production automated, but I am collecting the coal manually, so it's, you know, it's pretty easy to get your coal going. You just have to still manually go up and do it. You see, I've been doing it, so I have it set up. You get your crafting terminal set down with your essence of coal, and we've got so much essence in the system, we'll just keep spam clicking coal. And we'll be in good shape. And now we've got that one row of the Steam Dynamos activated. Just keep on feeding it here. Of course, we've got the coal coming in fast out of that magical crops field. And there we go. Now we're finally out of coal essence with 1700 coal. So we'll have to go ahead and wait a little while and let that coal fill up. But 1700 coal, that of course is going to keep this row of dynamos running for quite some time. And I'll have to look around at the best placement of the chest. I actually think I want the chest to go, what, 1 higher, and then I can do 2 rows pretty easily. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that. You know what, I'm not going to do it now. I don't feel like emptying all that coal out of the chest, but no big deal. You guys get the point. Working as intended. So using up just 1 channel for 1 row, I will eventually get this whole side wired down with just 1 channel, and then try to do the same thing on the other side. This, you know, as I mentioned, I'm getting closer to making my first big reactor, and one thing's for sure is this building is not the ideal setup. It looked good as I was going, and I was having fun with it, but I just didn't give myself enough room. I need to be able to get on both sides of a generator system like this, and right now my only access to the other side is through those windows, and that, you know, obviously no good there at all. So there we go. Got 1 row, anyway, of this generator automated while only using 1 channel from the ME network, and we will build on that as we go. Now, I have been playing around with tinkers quite a bit. As you see, I've got a cobalt matic. I've also got an excavator going. The reason being is I'm going to start building my new setup out back. We'll get to that in a minute. In the meantime, it's time to get rid of all of this iron. I don't have much left, just 13 ingots. So let me go ahead and just pour up another iron block there and get rid of some of this. We want mainly just the manualum and the cobalt going in those guys. As you see, I did make you know, that excavator and the matic so that I can start doing some quality terraforming out back here. I'm not sure exactly what way I want to go. I'm thinking I'm going to elevate a large platform similar to this all the way around and make it, you know, make it look attractive. And in fact, this may end up being like a walkway and then stairs leading up to my monstrosity. In fact, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to elevate it just a bit over here, and I will tear down this level. But I want to have some stairs going. You see my my redstone-induced cobalt matic, pardon me, is just completely wrecking through the dirt, which is nice. Especially when it comes to terraforming in large portions like this. Pretty darn mean. Now, I don't have, you know, the ideal weapon made yet, but I did make myself a nice manual and rapier, and it's serving the purpose for the time being. Please put it in the comments below. What's your favorite weapon in Magical Crops? You know, obviously I'm going to want a ranged weapon going here pretty soon, but for the moment, my rapier is definitely getting the job done. I I know that you can make some indestructible tools with magical crops. However, my indestructible tools are not working in the farming station. They're getting burnt up like crazy. So, not sure if that's the greatest idea quite yet. You know, I think I may want to go out a couple more here. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to be set up out here yet, but it'll look nice, that's for certain. A lot of terraforming to do here offline as we're coming up. Got to get out and make some hose. Now you see, I did automate. Actually, I didn't automate my blaze quite yet. I've just been manually farming that. I did get all my ender automated or squared away, and then I converted these two fields, this one into straight up diamond, over here straight up gold, and these are going to be my next automation projects to get done. As you know, obviously I'm eating through the diamond with all these diamond hose. I'm not sure what the answer is. If there's there might be a setting somewhere that I'm missing in the config that will allow my indestructible tinker's tools to actually be indestructible once I put them into one of Ender IO's farming stations. But you know, if you read online, supposedly it works now, but however, with the default settings in this mod pack, it is definitely not working. So got a little work to do there as well. See, I think I might want to go actually one row further even. I'm not certain. I want to be able to put in some roadways, of course, to really complete this out. As you know, of course, we've been doing a lot of work on this little village, but this is going to kind of be Old Town once I'm all said and done. And I think I'm actually going to build the city this way. But this building is definitely not the setup that I want for big reactors, so I will probably actually eventually finish this building out and use it as a sorting center of some sort with some automated mining. Of course, we've got the mining going on right here, and then once I get another big reactor in place, or get a big reactor in place, pardon me, that's going to allow to get the full potential out of the Mine Factory Reloaded laser drills, which right now they're just not getting the power that they need to operate at full potential. But having all these Steam Dynamos automated will definitely help that out to get these things squared away. So that's going to do it for this episode. Short one this time around, but I just wanted to hop in and get some sort of automation started on these dynamos to get that power going, so I don't have to keep manually feeding these bad boys, as it's just plain irritating. So thanks again for watching. Click that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back soon with some more Minecraft Tekkify Plus for 1.7.10. See ya!